Lee H. Oswald, the 24-year-old man whom Dallas police say is a prime suspect in the assassination of President Kennedy.
One of the most controversial moments in the history of American politics, JFK's assassination, is laced with theories, secrets, and unanswered questions that continue to fuel the speculation. Was it the work of a lone gunman, or was there a deeper conspiracy at play? But before we dive into this expose, hit that subscribe button for more shocking truths at YouCurious. Now sit back, hold on tight, and prepare for a ride through one of the greatest political mysteries ever. This is the JFK Assassination, Conspiracy or Truth. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963, in Dallas, Texas, is one of the most heavily debated and controversial events in modern American history. While the official investigation, led by the Warren Commission, concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in shooting Kennedy from the 6th floor building of the Texas School Book Depository, countless conspiracy theories have emerged over the years. These theories suggest that there was a larger plot at play behind the assassination involving multiple parties. Ranging from government agencies to organized crime, here's an overview of some of the most popular and shocking conspiracy theories surrounding JFK's assassination. 1. The multiple gunmen theory. Many believe that Lee Harvey Oswald didn't act alone, and that there were multiple gunmen involved in the assassination. Witnesses reported hearing shots from different locations around Dealey Plaza, and some claim to have seen figures in the grassy knoll near the scene. This theory suggests that Oswald may have been part of a larger conspiracy, with other shooters positioned strategically to confuse authorities and create the illusion that he was the sole perpetrator. 2. The CIA's involvement. A popular theory is that the CIA played a role in orchestrating Kennedy's assassination. Some believe that JFK's policy towards Cuba and his efforts to scale back CIA operations, particularly the failed Bay of Pigs invasion, angered top officials. 3. The mafia's revenge. Another widely discussed conspiracy involves the mafia, who had reasons to target Kennedy. President Kennedy, with his brother Attorney General Robert Kennedy, was waging an aggressive war against organized crime, which angered notorious figures like Sano Trafficante and Sam Giancana. According to some conspiracy theorists, the mob, seeking to retaliate for the Kennedys' crackdown on their operations, hired hitmen to take out the president. There's also speculation that the mafia may have had support from other factions, including the CIA, in executing the assassination. 4. The military-industrial complex. Theorists suggest that the military-industrial complex had a vested interest in removing Kennedy. JFK's policies, especially his efforts to de-escalate the Cold War, his negotiations with the Soviet Union, and his desire to pull U.S. troops out of Vietnam were seen as threats to the powerful defense contractors, military leaders, and politicians who benefited from the ongoing conflict. The theory holds that a powerful network of elites may have seen Kennedy's leadership as a threat to their financial and geopolitical interests, prompting them to orchestrate the assassination. 5. The Secret Service's role. Another conspiracy theory claims that members of the Secret Service were involved in the assassination, either as part of a cover-up or as co-conspirators. Some argue that the lack of security in Dealey Plaza that day, such as the open-top car in the motorcade, was deliberate, or that Secret Service agents either failed to act promptly or were involved in planning the event. 6. The magic bullet and cover-up. One of the most controversial elements of the Warren Commission's findings is the theory of the magic bullet, pointing towards the idea that a single bullet could have caused multiple wounds to both Kennedy and Texas Governor John Connally, who was sitting in front of him. Many critics argue that this explanation is implausible, and the skepticism around the single bullet theory has fueled widespread belief in a cover-up. 7. Lyndon B. Johnson's motive. Some conspiracy theorists suggest that Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson had a motive to have JFK removed, as he was next in line for the presidency. JFK's health problems and the growing tension within his administration may have made Johnson, who had aspirations for the presidency, eager to take control. 8. The Cuba connection. Another prominent theory links JFK's assassination to Cuba. Some believe that Fidel Castro's government may have ordered the killing in retaliation for JFK's role in the Bay of Pigs invasion and the subsequent attempts to assassinate Castro. The theory suggests that the CIA worked with anti-Castro groups to create a false flag operation implicating Cuba in the assassination. 9. The FBI and J. Edgar Hoover. Theorists also point to FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover as a central figure in the assassination cover-up. Hoover had an extensive record of disliking the Kennedys, particularly due to their focus on civil rights and the FBI's lack of power during the early years of the administration. Some theories suggest that Hoover and the FBI played a role in manipulating the investigation, either to protect key individuals or because of Hoover's political motivations. Lastly, the grassy knoll witnesses. Witnesses at the scene of the assassination claim to have heard gunshots coming from the grassy knoll, a small hill adjacent to the motorcade route. This location has been central to many conspiracy theories, as it suggests the presence of a second gunman. The Zapruder film, a famous home movie that captured the moment of the shooting, has been analyzed extensively, and many believe the film shows evidence of a second shooter. However, the official explanation continues to attribute the fatal shots to Oswald alone. The assassination of JFK remains one of the most debated events in U.S. history, with conspiracy theories suggesting that there was more to the story than the official account. Despite several investigations and the passage of time, new theories and revelations continue to emerge, ensuring that the questions surrounding Kennedy's death will persist for generations to come. So what do you think of the theories? Let us know in the comments below if there are any more conspiracies you want us to uncover, and subscribe to YouCurious for more.